The Mike Hosking Breakfast, 6 to 9 weekdays on Newstalk ZB.
G'day there from our Don't Waste a Crisis file. Is it possible this government's handling thus far of oil events might well see them rewarded with an increased level of support as the election draws closer? Initial reaction when the war broke out and oil went up was twofold. One, around the economy, the rebound, the resurgence we had. Well, that may well be off again. And two, the poor government worked their butts off, trimmed the budget, changed the laws, got rid of the mess. At last they were seeing the fruits of the labour and bang, epic fury. Next question, so far unanswered here, is will the government of the day take the political heat because the cost of living is going up, even though it is none of their fault? Now, partial answer from Australia and their polling, and that answer is no. The war and its associated economic workings fall entirely on America, and polling in America shows the same thing. This basically is on Trump. Now, as I said last week, New Zealand versus Australia, in terms of messaging, organisation, reaction and action, it's not even a contest. Australia is a hot mess of confusion at the moment, claim and counterclaim, and a growing bitch session between state and Canberra. Here, it would seem, I would have thought, close to faultless. For those upset over the lack of free money so far in this country, you might not agree with it, but you can't blame the messaging or say it hasn't been explained. Yesterday's LNG explanation, for example, from the Prime Minister on the program, it either stacks up, he said, or it doesn't. It either stacks up or it doesn't. And that's what we desperately need more of. Not ideology, not fields, not obsessions, just stats, numbers and facts. Does it work or does it not? The oil numbers yesterday seem reassuringly well organised. We are clearly hustling in the world, and so far it is clearly working. Messaging about what it isn't, i.e. this isn't COVID, this isn't about sourdough or animals and windows, this isn't about hugs and kindness and all the other BS. It's about adults and organisation and getting stuff done as best you can in an environment that is, one, largely beyond your control, and two, in a country that is at the end of a very long supply chain at the bottom of the world. Although we wouldn't wish any of this on our worst enemy, so far, so good from what looks like a seriously competent government, and one that might get some support simply because when it hit the fan, they were up for it and not making it up.
The Mike Hosking Breakfast, 6 to 9 weekdays on Newstalk ZB.